Hello, everybody. Just checking in with you all before I load up Ruby. This is all. I'm just checking in with everybody. I figured it would be the polite thing to wait for most people to arrive to the stream before I started the actual roleplay. I like being polite. Yes. Hello, everyone. My day's been a day, a very, very long day. Little Fox is not a fan of sleeping. So I've been having to deal with Little Fox not wanting to sleep. And I had to take a tramadol for my back pain. Because back pain is always fun. But I had a nice dinner with my family. It's Pops' birthday today, so we went out for dinner. And it was quite lovely, except the waiter was really in a rush. I wanted to order some more things, like namely more drinks, because I was really enjoying the Moscow Mule I was sipping, and I wanted another. But the waiter just would not stop for 2 seconds for me to be like, this drink, I like it. Another! No, I did not get another. So I am mildly disappointed. But Pops had a good time. All tramadol does for me is it just makes me ignore the fact that a part of my body hurts. So yeah, I like to do these little check-ins now before I start the roleplay, just to make sure everyone is vibing well, nothing bad's going on, nothing that could interrupt the roleplay, and also so I can kind of clear my throat a bit and get some hydration going and get my throat ready. Turtles are awesome, by the way. I like turtles. I like turtles. Aren't these streams so much better now that I have an actual headset and I'm not leaning into a mic on the opposite side of my desk? And it's not picking up every single fan vibration noise my computer makes. Isn't that nice? Yeah, I didn't miss much with the earlier stream. I was mostly just testing things out. Be warned, I might alternate the music a bit when I boot up Ruby, because while the library I got music from says it's royalty free, with no copyright claims and safe to use for videos and streams, I don't trust YouTube at this point to not stop the stream because some random company in some random country has their auto detect on every song imaginable and stops the stream because it auto detects a piece of music and is like, yo fam, this is mine, when it's not theirs. For the Nika stream I did this morning, you may not have gotten a notification because I marked it as age restricted. And I got the advice when I stream as Nika to age restrict her streams just because even if she doesn't talk about anything sensual, the fact that she references like drug use and such could flag YouTube if I don't age restrict it. So I have a feeling age-restricted content just doesn't make it into notification feeds for some reason. It's either a bug with YouTube's system or they're doing it on purpose. Plus, hanging out with you guys for a bit before roleplay gives me time to wait for my house to chill out a bit. It is about that time when my older kid gets ready for bed and she runs around like a crazy person when that happens. Hello everybody. How are you all doing? Why are you mad, Emma? Why are you mad, friend? Yeah, it's been one of those days for me too. So yeah, I'm gonna wait for everyone to arrive and for my house to settle down. And then I will switch my program out to Ruby and make sure I find a piece of music that works right and doesn't get hit by the automated bot system. Yeah, Variana lost her main channel today. RIP, dude. I was talking to her. She's switching over to the hub and is currently looking for an alternative for people who don't like to use the hub. She's thinking about making her own website, but I'm like, fam, don't spend the money if you don't have to. There are other places to upload content that aren't as picky as YouTube. You just have to be really good about promoting yourself on other social media to get the views in. Yep, dude just hit 100K and then bam, YouTube smacked down her channel. But I'm currently working with Dude on getting her channel back up, as the reasoning for her channel getting taken down is different than the reason given to Variana. So the reason given to Dude That's Lewd can actually be worked with if you pester YouTube enough. But the reasoning Variana was given, there is no real way to argue that. You can't really internet lawyer your way out of it. It makes me happy to be under 50k subs right now and not making any waves. Hey Jagras, hey everybody. Yeah, YouTube is acting up. That's why I'm kind of just keeping it low-key right now until things boil over, because the last thing I want is to lose 3 years worth of content, because I don't have 2 of the computers that had my files on them, so I don't want to lose 2 years worth of stuff. Or more than 2 years, more like closer to 3 years worth of stuff. That would really suck. I've debated building a website. I actually have a tech friend I could talk to about constructing it. It just costs money, which I do not have right now. Unfortunately, it's all in the fine print. They have to determine motive behind the upload.
It's all about humanity.
And unfortunately, bots can't detect nuance. And the live humans that review the content, most of them aren't in an English-speaking country, barely know proper English, and are given a book of scripts from YouTube. So if it doesn't follow the scripts they're given to a T, they're gonna lean heavy. Oh yeah, feel free to DM me on Discord. I won't see it until I'm done streaming, but DM away. And when I'm done streaming, I'm probably gonna go to bed if Little Fox would let me.
It's all about humanity.
Hello to everybody. We just hanging out here while I wait for my older kids to stop running back and forth through the hallway because it vibrates my office. And I don't think y'all can hear it, but it's just a pet peeve for me, and it's very distracting. So I am literally waiting for her to settle down, and then I will switch over to Ruby. This is gonna be a short stream, y'all. I gotta bounce around 11 my time, because A, if Little Fox will let me, that's bedtime for me. I've been awake far too long. And B, that's when Grandma is going home. So I will need to take over Fox duties, and I'd rather not have Fox in the office with me. Yep, nope, nope. Everyone is early right now. Everyone is early. I'm just waiting for a couple of things to settle down. Okay, Clay. Catch you later, dude. I got something to make you smile, Emma. I'm dressing up Little Fox in an adorable fox costume for Halloween tomorrow. She's not going trick-or-treating though, she's just gonna hang out in the house with me, but she's gonna wear an adorable fox costume. She's gonna look so cute and cuddly. All this running around and slamming is driving me bananas. So bananas. They're all good. If you don't catch every stream, it's no big deal. Not all of them are roleplay streams. Sometimes I just hang out and chat with y'all. Sometimes I draw. Sometimes I just do random stuff. I probably won't game on YouTube. I'll leave the gaming for my Twitch. But I like to chill with you guys, you know? It's kind of cathartic because given the current climate we all live in right now, I can't chill with my real life bros in person, so streaming and chilling with y'all is just as good at this time. Ooh, Emma, my dear, I have a bit of a story for that. Let's see, most of 2011 was rough for me. Like, I could not find a reason to smile. I could barely find a reason to get out of bed in the morning. It was brutal. And I was on so many different medications, it just made me numb. But the thing that broke me, and this is actually a funny story, the thing that broke me was my friend dragged me out of the house to go see Beauty and the Beast. Not the remake, the original animated Beauty and the Beast. When they brought it back to theaters and IMAX. She dragged me out of the house. And we're sitting there. And they're running the trailers. And one of the trailers was for Madagascar 3. The third Madagascar movie. And it gets to that bit in the trailer where they're in the circus and the zebra is done up like a clown and it's just da circus, and it just, the whole Afro circus thing that became a meme that year. Yeah, that little bit, after nearly a year of not being able to laugh at a damn thing, I was crying laughing. Like, I literally fell from my chair crying laughing, and that made my friend laugh because she was like, what the crap, dude? It wasn't that funny. It was actually pretty stupid. And I was just crying laughing going, I don't know what's going on. And then the rest of the day was awesome because Beauty and the Beast became awesome. Because every scene with Gaston became awesome. Because as you know, Gaston uses antlers in all of his decorating. And every last inch of him is covered in hair. Ooh la la. And the dumbest part is when we got back to my place after seeing Beauty and the Beast, we downloaded the trailer for Madagascar 3 so I could rip that clip and keep it in my funny folder. And I took the audio from it and layered over from Doctor Who, the 11th Doctor doing a dance, and it synced so perfectly to the circus afro bit that made both of us laugh. So let's all give a shout out to my friend Kristen, because she was the friend with me. Let's give a shout out to Kristen, because she's awesome, and she works at Starbucks. So let's all say hi to Kristen at Starbucks. She might actually be watching. Hi, Kristen at Starbucks. Her name begins with a K, but it's okay. Y'all got the basic idea. If she's not watching, I'm going to show her the stream later, because this shout out will make her day. Everyone in my friend circle has been feeling kind of lousy lately, so it's these little things I can do to cheer people up that I like doing. Alright. I'm keeping my ears open. I think everything's calm now, so I can switch over to Ruby without getting distracted. Because I'm sorry, when my kid is running around all over the place, it is extremely distracting. I keep like jerking my head like, what the crap is that? Is there a ghost? It's Halloween, is there a ghost? Nah, it's just my kid being obnoxious. So, Emma, my advice for you is find a buddy, like Kristen who works at Starbucks, who will drag you somewhere, and unexpectedly you will find that little thing that will make you burst out laughing out of nowhere. Because sometimes it just takes a Kristen who works at Starbucks to help you find your funny bone. Because I don't know what it was about that circus afro bit, but it hit me square in the giggle dick. And I still laugh when I see that bit. And it's been like 10 years. I've been friends with Kristen at Starbucks since 2010? We met at a convention, cosplaying Doctor Who of all things. Alright. I think things have calmed down, so I will BRB and switch over to Ruby if y'all are ready to roleplay. Alrighty, I will swap over. Hello, everyone. I see you're all just joining me. Good, good. Take your time. No reason to rush. Yes, I wanted something very, how would humans put it? Very danceable. Do anything too gothic, because then people will just stand around in a corner and not dance or mingle. Yes, yes, good evening, everyone. Good evening. Welcome to my old lair. I figured my lair would be a good place to host a party. Nice and spacious. Oh, you do not need to dance if you're not good at it or if you don't like to, but when I throw a party, I like to encourage people to mingle and make new friends. It's not often I throw a party, you know? Oh, earlier I had some of my vampire friends, but they went off to other events. It's a busy night, you know. Oh, I'm afraid I won't be feeding on anyone tonight. That's not really my thing. I've already had my dinner, but thank you for being polite and offering. No, if you wish to hold one of the bats, simply hold your arm out and call one over. You just go like... And if a bat wants to fly over and land on your arm, it will. Preferred blood type. I gotta say, O positive has a nice effect on me. It's very calming for some reason. Oh, in the back there's a full bar. I wasn't sure what humans drink anymore, so I stocked up. My lover actually gave me a few ideas, but I wasn't sure, so I just kinda ransacked the store. We believe in some of the legends of Halloween. And there are some who believe in ghosts and spirits. I haven't seen any myself, though. I was hoping one day I could see the ghosts of my family from when I was human, but that is yet to happen. Oh yes, metaphorically ransacked. I paid money. I have a job just like anyone else, and I have a paycheck and money to spend. Well, I've yet to meet a vampire who's truly ancient, other than my father. But my father doesn't tell me much. I mentioned it was Halloween, and he's just like, good on you, kid. Dress up in something sexy for me and send a picture. It's pretty much all he is lately. It's just real quick, hello, goodbye. Oh, my father just jokes around. He's not my literal father, like we're not biologically related, but he is the vampire who created me. Hey now, I have it on good authority. There are some vampires in higher positions of power in America. At least that's what my father told me. Have I ever met others that aren't vampires? Like, no, I haven't really met anything like that. Though that would be quite an interesting creature if I were to come across one. Ah yes, we do heal pretty easily and pretty quickly. Because, well, most of us are immortal. Like, I'm immortal. And my lover's immortal. I wish you could meet him, but he has work right now. He told me to have fun, though. I drink wine sometimes, but it doesn't really do anything for me. Some of it tastes good, though. I do believe in dragons and some other creatures, but I've yet to see one. Keep in mind, though, I live in a city, so there's not really a whole lot of mythical beings you can see downtown in a city. What happens if I go out in the sun? Well, I definitely don't sparkle. I get very badly burned. Very badly. Ever heard of Cosmo? Can't say I have, I'm afraid. Do I have any projects going on? Aside from getting ready for this event, no, not really. I've been keeping pretty busy with my job mostly. Bat wolves? Would that be a cross between a vampire and a werewolf by chance? How am I? I'm doing pretty well. Pretty relaxed. Very happy to be hosting you all this evening. I have yet to go to Transylvania, though my father says it's a lovely place. And yes, I am a real vampire. Oh, I'm afraid because the city is in America, you have to be at least 21 to drink. I may be immortal, but I can still get arrested. And I'd rather not have my lover bail me out of prison. The blah 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 thing, that's a myth. I think it's from a movie or something. I can't quite remember what it's from. But it made its way into mythology and it became a stereotype. Quite annoying, actually. Is Transylvania like going to Mecca? Not necessarily. It's not exactly holy ground or sacred ground. It is nice to pay homage to some famous vampires, of course, but there are other places vampires prefer to go. Oh, Lestat. I have no interest in joining a band, though I can play musical instruments. Do I have a favorite vampire-based literature? Not really, actually. I read a lot of stuff humans write, and it's not very supernatural. Like lately I've been getting through the Gossip Girl series of all things. I just find it utterly fascinating. Oh, if I look in a mirror, I'm just invisible. I don't see anything scary or anything like that. Oh, my body is stuck at about 19 years of age. But I'm well over 100 at this point. I have lots to drink that's not alcoholic. I have juice, apple, orange, tomato, got some sodas like cola, lemon lime, orange. Just take your pick. There is supposed to be a blue moon. I heard about that. I'm sure the wolves are very excited. It's not about the wood of the stake that makes it dangerous for us. It's how they're sharpened. Because I highly doubt a balsa wood stake would do us any harm. But if you were to carve one out of like oak or redwood or mesquite, that would do some damage. Hello, it's been a pleasure to meet you all. Very much so. my lover and I are leaving candy out for the kids tomorrow. We have to play it safe, you know. While we vampires are immune to the current crisis going on among the humans, still don't want to put the little humans at risk. Well, this is just a nice little Halloween celebration where I gather all my friends from all walks of life. We hang out, we dance, we eat, we drink, we catch up. Plus, it's a great way to make new friends. That's why I made it an open invitation for anyone and everyone to come join. Well, sometimes we dress up. Not sure if we're gonna dress up for the actual holiday or not. I kinda didn't really buy a costume this year, and I got so busy with my work. Didn't have time to sew one either. I was busy sewing stuff for my cousin and her kid. Oh, I'm not celebrating Guy Fawkes Day, but I know a bunch of vampires in England are. I'm pretty sure a vampire and a werewolf could reproduce, hypothetically. As for how you can dance with me, you can dance pretty much any way you want with me, just no sensual touching. That might upset him, and it's rather impolite. If I'm seeing your name tag correctly, has Jesus joined us? How do vampires feel about humans? Well, most tolerate humans, and some, like me, choose to befriend them. Others are ambivalent. Generally, as a species, we go about our lives like the humans go about theirs. Oh, my role model vampire? That would have to be my father, ᥙßgsmår. When he's in full form, he's definitely inspirational. I'm rather fond of the O positive blood type. Though AB negative also has some interesting effects, but it's pretty hard to get. Oh, some vampires form clans. It really just depends on the region they're in. Here in this city, while some do travel around in little packs and groups, we tend to keep to ourselves. One moment, please. Sorry about that. There was a vampire alert. Had to keep my ears open. Unfortunately, this time of year, there's a lot of vampire hunters among us. Can't be too careful. I'm not a noble, I'm just a ordinary girl. Hello there, I'm doing quite well. How are you? Basically, a vampire alert is a nickname I gave the psychic link that many vampires share. We send each other messages through our minds, letting each other know if there's any danger. It's not perfect, but it helps keep us informed. Oh, Nosferatu is just a legend. I don't know anything about him. Oh goodness, it's definitely that time of year. There are hunters around. They don't just hunt vampires though, they also hunt werewolves and pretty much anything they can get their hands on. I personally haven't had to flee. I'm pretty good at hiding. Plus, I'm actually relatively inconspicuous, all things considered. It helps I'm pretty short. My kind, we actually fear humans the most, because humans have all the real power. Hello, Jacob. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Ruby, in case you didn't read the sign outside the door. Oh, no, I'm not against evil vampires being brought down, but generally my species were not evil. I've yet to meet a succubi. I would like to, though. So does everybody have a beverage? Whether it is blood if you're a vampire, alcoholic, soda, water. Does everyone have a beverage? Good, good. Because yes, I would like to propose a toast. If y'all don't mind, that is. I'd like to propose a toast to friends, new and old. And what a lovely evening this is turning out to be. Hear, hear, everyone. You all really are quite lovely. I'm enjoying having your company. Have I heard of Lyra or met her? No, but the name is familiar. I've heard it around my vampire circle. Did I know that Genie's bottle in a dream of Genie was Jack Daniels' bottle? I did not know that, actually. Though I haven't seen much of that program. I'm admittedly not much of a TV watcher. I would say I'm more of a book reader, but I'm not really much of that either. I do read a lot of magazines, though. I'm kind of strange. Oh yes, in case you missed out on the invitation, my name is Ruby. Pleasure to meet you. My favorite pastime? I like to sew mostly. I sew all my own clothes. I've started sewing clothes for my lover as well. I would like to open a little store or something someday. Right now I work in the world of web design as my day job. Well, you would call it a day job. Of course, I work overnight. Oh, you have a phoenix friend? I would love to meet your phoenix. I've never met one before. Oh, I sleep in a regular bed. Though I'm sure some prefer coffins, it's not really my thing. I have a beautiful, lovely queen-size bed. that I share with my love. Oh yes, as vampire I can stay up longer than humans. Though I'm afraid this will not be an all-night affair. My love will be home from work soon, and I like to spend some quality time with him before the sun comes up. Plus, there'll be a lot of work to clean up after the mess of vampires I had over earlier. They were really messy and chaotic. But it was fun to catch up with them. I have not met a zombie, I'm afraid. Why yes, Emma dear, I would love to hear a joke. That's a lovely joke. Don't worry, I'm not offended. I can laugh at my own kind. Farewell to those of you who have to leave. I understand it is quite a late night. It is quite amusing that your brother born on Halloween would be the most scared person in your family. I just heard words around the circle that the Lyra person exists, but that they're not a threat. So not to worry about them if one should hear their name. Why yes, I am a vampire girl. Full-blooded vampire. No pun intended, of course. Oh, what a lovely evening this is turning out to be. I'm so happy. The bats are in a good mood tonight. I'm happy for that. I suppose, what creature would we fear? Well, anything that could actually eat us would probably be no good. Oh yes, I happen to actually eat from blood bags myself. It's donor blood. Why am I red? Well, I have red eyes because I've been turned into a vampire. But I've always had red hair even when I was still a human. And red's just kind of my thing. It kind of just goes with the whole Ruby vibe. I don't know if I was destined to be a vampire, though I was quite a sickly girl when I was still human. Ah yes, there's the city Wi-Fi you can log on to. I'm surprised you don't already know it. It's open to everyone who lives around here, and there's no password. Oh, I don't know what a vampire would trade for a blood bag, because I personally get mine delivered through a service. You know how humans have meal delivery services? Well, some of us vampires have our own version of that. I've heard of the Slender Man, but I've never met him. If any of you need blood, I do have a stash of donor bags in my refrigerator in the back over there. You can just go over yonder and have your fill. I got extra delivered before the party just in case. And I have all different blood types. A, B, O, and all the positives and negatives that goes with them. Of course you may share a joke. Why do you never ask? I quite love comedy. I have a coworker at my job who's always playing pranks on the other colleagues. He's pretty ridiculous. We call him Dave the Laugh. Did you hear about the guy they arrested after he stole a heart from the organ bank? The newspapers called it a cardiac arrest. Oh, that's a good one. You're clever. Hello, Susie. Welcome to my party. My name is Ruby. Don't be frightened. That's a good joke too, Jagras. Good one. I know of Freddy Krueger and Jason Voorhees and Michael Myers. They're from movies, right? The rumors of Queen Elizabeth being immortal, I don't know if they're true or not. Some vampires are actually gambling on that fact. How would it help someone who still fears vampires? Well, I would just be nice to them is all. Show them we're not all dangerous and scary. It's nice to see you again too, my friend. Aw, you're welcome to compliment me. It's not something that will upset my lover. In fact, I do quite like compliments. They really do wonders to my self-esteem. Compliments are a good thing. Feel free to compliment each other as well. My favorite horror movie. Ooh, that's tough. That's really tough. I kind of liked The Grudge a bit. That was a decent movie. Very nice to meet you too, my friend. Safe travels. And a happy Halloween to you as well. Who are you afraid of the most? I've had plenty of human foods. In fact, I have a whole bunch laid out on a spread just right over there. I got some cake, I got some ice cream, chips, dip, some veggies. Well, everyone who comes to my lair is welcome to be my friend. You're all my friends, and I'm so happy to have you. I've heard of the theater show, Hamilton. I've seen a bit of it posted online, but I haven't seen the film version of it yet. I do have the music on CD though. It's quite good. Ah, yes, this quarantine is getting to everyone, including us vampires. It's a shame that it's lasted this long. I do hope everything eases up for you humans soon. It's quite dreadful. I suppose I could try a movie night sometime. I would have to find some movies to put on. I think my lover owns a projector. I'd have to check with him. Ah, yes, I did get your pun. It's just everyone's talking at once. It's hard to pay attention to each individual one of you. I apologize. Yes, there's no such thing as ugly in my book. Everyone has their own special brand of beautiful. Yes, please tell me, good friend. I'll have to ask my lover what public domain movies we own, if we own any at all. We don't have a very expansive collection. Oh, my favorite time of year is autumn. I love the way the leaves fall from the trees and the crunching of them under my feet as I walk through the streets. It's just so lovely. Oh, you fear your wife? Oh, that's a shame. YouTuber? What is a YouTuber? Is that an internet thing? I'm afraid aside from my job as a web designer, I'm not too familiar with specific internet things. I just design websites for clients. Make them look all pretty, you know? It's been a long night, very long. Before I invited you humans and other creatures over, I hosted a whole clan of vampires. Well, not a specific clan, just a whole group of them, and they were quite rowdy. Is there a place you can take a private phone call? Yes. Plenty of corners. Just find a spot by the window where you can get good signal. And of course we can all be friends. What is BL? Well, thank you all for helping out. I really appreciate it. I love my vampire friends, but they can be a bit rude at times. Oh, I've read that genre of BL. I've read that in some novels. I don't mind it. It's not my favorite, though. Oh, I'm not staying up all night. I actually have to get things cleaned up pretty soon before my lover gets home from work. We want to spend some quality time together before the sun comes up, as we'll have a very busy evening tomorrow night entertaining the children who come by. Plus my cousin's coming over at some point. They drop off little Carol for me to babysit. I don't mind babysitting the little vampire baby, but little Carol can be quite a handful. So it is. It has struck midnight in some places. Happy Halloween indeed, everyone. Well, thank you all so much for helping out. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. By the way, I am taking donations. My father wants a new television set, and he tells me his pay rate isn't that good right now. So if you wish to assist my father in getting a brand new television, you can put a couple of coins in that jar over there. I'm not a major metal fan. I like classical music mostly, but it's kind of what I grew up with when I was a human. Have a lovely Halloween, Susie. Safe travels. Yes, ᥙßhtsɾ, I think something like that did happen, actually. There's about 5 or 6 rooms in this lair. It's not quite a castle. It's more like an old abandoned warehouse I converted. It just looks very castle-y. Oh, Saris, you know Saris? She is quite lovely. I'm so glad my father gets to work with her. Anyway, thank you all so much for helping me clean up. I really appreciate it. Y'all are too kind. To those of you who want to spend the night, I have a couple of guest bedrooms over yonder. Feel free to make yourselves at home. And to everyone else, feel free to take some food and drinks with you as you leave. What's mine is yours. But I need to get ready because my lover will be home from work in about 15 minutes or so. And he's not really the type to like large crowds. That's a good joke, Emma. Very clever. Guten Tag, my friend. If you've made friends any of the bats, you're more than welcome to keep them. Just be careful, they tend to reproduce rather quickly. Hello to you too, my friend. Are you spending the night with me? Feel free to make yourselves at home. I'm just winding down this party. I had some vampires over earlier before I opened the invitation to everyone. I gotta get things situated before my lover comes home. welcome back, my friend. Feel free to make yourself at home. I'm just winding everything down. Anyway, thank you all for coming. Make yourselves at home if you're staying. And if you are not able to stay, I bid you all adieu. Safe travels, and have a happy Halloween, everyone. I love you all, and you all are very dear friends. Mwah! Y'all have been lovely. Catch you all next time. Be sure to look out for the next invitation to an event. I'll post it online. It's been a pleasure. And again, have a very happy Halloween. And I am back for a little bit. I hope you all enjoyed Ruby. Hello everybody, I am back. I'm glad you all enjoyed her. Sorry I kinda had to cut her short. Little Fox is currently asleep in her bed, but I don't know for how long. So I want to be able to keep an ear out for her. And I didn't want to risk her going off while I was still role-playing. That would have been not very good. Hi there, Susie. I'm Kitti Minx. It's a pleasure to meet you. So, if y'all don't mind, and you want to chat with me, ask questions or anything, I'll hang out with y'all until either I get sleepy or I hear little fox and have to go tend to her. Either way. Ah yes, as soon as the HD version of the stream records on YouTube, it'll be uploaded, and you can rewatch it later. It should be up by sometime tomorrow. It takes a little bit for it to process the HD, especially with longer streams. Oh, you're fine, Susie. I know it can be a bit confusing, these roleplay streams. That's why I usually have a tag in the upper left-hand corner indicating when I'm roleplaying and when I'm not. Catch you later, Rengoku. Pleasure having you. Aw, I'm happy I was able to help you feel better, Emma. There will be streams for the holidays. I can't guarantee they'll be exactly on the holidays, but they'll happen around those times. I do have models in the works right now for Sonia the Snake Girl, Poppy the Succubus, and I'm in the talks with someone to do Kalia, my wolf girl. And I have one more being worked on. My brain is currently very foggy at the moment. I'll have to check my notes. Give me 1 second. I have one other being worked on. Ah yes, Freya the Kitsune. That's the other one being worked on. Oh, I love you all too. I hope you all had a good time with Ruby. She is a very sweet character. I love being her. You are incredibly late, Mr. Dithderps. You kinda missed the whole roleplay, buddy. I have to have my ears open now in case little Fox wakes up, and I didn't want her doing that while I was roleplaying. Yeah, Wayne, I do have a model problem. I'm collecting them the way people collect, like, magic cards or something. Good night, Susie. Have a good rest. And happy Halloween. For those of you just joining who missed the roleplay, this will be available on my channel in HD sometime tomorrow as soon as YouTube processes the video. So you can scroll through and just watch all the action. Oh man, you and my mom would get along collecting dice. She has like buckets full of them, and some of them are really pretty. I bit my lip and there's a tiny cut there. It's very irritating. There's 3-sided dice? I learn something new every day. Huh. Oh, Wayne, how did you do that blackjack tournament? I've tried blackjack a few times, but I'm not very good at it. Aw, no, you lost? Ooh, boo, that stinks. You're fine, Edward. It's cool. I'm gonna hang out with y'all for a little bit longer. I think unless Fox wakes up, I'm gonna bounce in about 15 minutes. Keep the stream a nice, even 2 hours, because I am very anal retentive with numbers for some reason. It's a weird OCD I have. Yeah, I had to end the roleplay because little Fox just got put down for sleep and she could wake up at any time. And I did not want her waking up while I was roleplaying and messing up the stream. That would not have been good. If the kids will let me, I plan on streaming at least once a week. And I also plan on streaming for some of the holidays. It may not be exactly on the holiday because I have a family and such, but it will be themed to the holiday. Yes, it's always good to break even when you go gambling, if you don't win. I'm not much of a gambler, to be honest. I used to work in Nevada, surrounded by casinos. Never was really that tempted to go gambling. Ooh, that sounds good. I've always wanted to eat at a fancy, famous restaurant. Haven't really gotten the chance yet. I'm kind of bummed I didn't get more drinks while I was out with my family tonight at the restaurant, and that the waiter was very rushed. I would have liked to have had more vodka, so then I could have been, like, tipsy while streaming. That would have been a little bit more fun for me. Oh, I just missed it. Thank you, Christian Knowles, for following. Thank you. Appreciate ya. Of course I've heard of Wolfiekins. She's one of my buddies.
It's all about humanity.
Whoa, 200 for 4 people? That's pretty steep. So I wanted to talk. The place I took Pops to tonight was between 200 and 300 for 3 adults. But keep in mind, everyone had alcohol. And 2 of the people had like really expensive cuts of meat. So, yeah. Plus everyone had appetizers and such too. Cut on my lip is very annoying. I am really loving this live 2D model. Roy Kelly did an amazing job. I am just loving it. Good night, Emma. I hope you enjoyed yourself and feel better. Well, of course Ruby would let you drink at 17. She's a responsible adult. As am I. Yes, Emma, enjoy your party. Try to have fun, okay? Do it for me. Have fun for me, because I can't go to any parties. You're not missing much, William, to be honest. I just find the occasional drink to be pretty relaxing. I used to smoke the devil's lettuce every once in a while, but I haven't in quite some time. Oh, happy belated birthday, Edward. Congrats on turning 19. Back in my college days, I've tried pretty much every illicit substance one could think of that's not super hardcore. But it's just wasn't for me. Not all of it was for me. I kind of grew out of that party life. Nice, Wayne. Nice. Have I seen How to Train Your Dragon 1, 2, and 3? Yes, I have. Though I did fall asleep during a bit of number 3, and I've yet to rewatch it, but I've seen 1 and 2 several times. Oh hey, a TV show I was in is on. Nice. Hello Antoine. How are you doing? Yay, turtles! It's turtley time on the screen. I thought the movies were pretty great. Definitely Oscar worthy. Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad you enjoyed the stream, Raven. That's awesome. I was in a local access TV show called Frightmare Theater. So basically, it airs locally in my area, and on some whatchamacallit, a very unknown internet streaming platform called Spydar TV. Like I don't think many devices even offer it, but yeah. But yeah, the show's called Frightmare Theater. I try, Antoine. I try. It helps that one of Koichi's characters in her comics has a very similar name. What was my favorite part of the film? I like the part where Hiccup first meets Toothless, and Toothless is adorable. And it's basically Stitch from Lilo and Stitch in dragon form. I have seen Elvira a long time ago. Hello Susie, welcome back. Though please don't get in trouble staying up to watch my streams. I'd feel very bad if you got caught and got in trouble. I am a mother myself, you know. I have kids. So I empathize with the parents, but also at the same time, I was a kid once myself. I know how it goes. So, y'all, I'm torn between two Halloween costumes. Maybe y'all can help me decide. I have Junko Enoshima from Danganronpa, and I have Yang from Ruby. Those are the only costumes I have that even remotely fit me right now. So I'm trying to decide between them. I've seen bits and pieces of the animated Spawn show, but I haven't seen an entire episode of it. Well, I can't say the saddest part of the film without spoiling it for people, dude. Because I don't think everyone has seen all the movies. By the way, my husband D-Night says hi, everybody. It's okay, Edward. Just keep that in mind when you're in a group of people that not everyone has seen every movie. I will, Susie. I'll tell him right now. I'll tell him you said hi. Yes, regardless if Little Fox wakes up or not, I'll need to go soon because D-Night gets done with his work shift in about half an hour. And I haven't spoken to him on the phone in a hot minute, so I would like to be able to do that before I go to sleep. I think it depends on the weather tomorrow what I'm gonna wear. Because if it's chilly, Yang might be a better idea because the costume has kind of like a jacket thing going on. But if it's warmer, Junko might be more comfortable. Aw, thank you, Susie. You're pretty sweet yourself. You're a sweet kid. Okay, how we got the name D-Night comes from my Patreon Discord server. It happened a couple years ago. Unfortunately, it's not something I can really say with minors present, as the letter D is short for something inappropriate, so yeah. But the surname of Knight came from his username on pretty much all of the platforms he uses, which is Shadow of Night. I can't just dress as any old thing. I have to dress in what I have that fits me. Aw, hello to Susie's brother. I got invited to a party tomorrow and I can't go because I don't think it's safe to go to a party given the current conditions of the world right now. As much as it'd be nice to see people. Plus, it would not be the same without my husband. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Edward. I hope your mother gets better. I hope she's doing better now. That's terrible. I'm so sorry. It's been about a week since the Little Whales exposure. Catch you later, Susie. Pleasure having you. Get some good sleep, kiddo. So yeah, we got another week of quarantining the Little Whale before the school reopens. But I think my mother-in-law is going to have her for a few days next week, which will help. Hello, Zero. How are you doing, friend? I talked to their pediatrician, and unless she shows symptoms, the fact that she never came in contact with the staff member at the school that tested positive, she's very low risk. So the doctor doesn't see the point in putting the kid through the test unless she shows symptoms. Alright, things have been pretty good, Zero. Thank you for asking. I'm just chilling like a villain. Oh, I'm so sorry, Edward. I really do hope she gets better. It is awful to lose a parent. It really is. It's really awful to lose any member of your family. A couple years ago, actually around this time, I lost my cousin who was like a sister to me. She was serving in the Israeli Defense Force in Syria and got killed in action. But I didn't find out until about a month after it happened, because that's how long it took to find her. And that really destroyed me for quite a long time. Oh, we got a couple of 19-year-olds. That's pretty cool. Jacob's 19. I believe, Edward, you said you're 19. Y'all make me feel old. I turned 30 in May. I'm an old lady in internet years. Oh, you're fine, Jacob. You're fine. Us old people are just feeling old. I feel old. I feel ancient. Aw, thank you. Y'all are so sweet. I get such nice, sweet people in my stream chats. What's my favorite soft drink? Well, currently I've been drinking a fair amount of Mountain Dew. I like Taco Bell's Mountain Dew Baja Blast quite a bit. But normally, actually, I drink Diet Coke. So, Diet Coke, or specifically Diet Cherry Coke, would be my favorite. I'm sorry you've been bored. I'm just hanging out, chilling, relaxing. Indeed, gamer fuel indeed. I just like the little extra boost of caffeine because I can't always have coffee. favorite dessert? Probably creme brulee. I do quite like creme brulee. Actually, I love creme brulee. Ooh, lemon coke sounds good. Everyone who subscribes to my channel and everyone who hangs out with me in my streams is my friend. Just saying. Well, the gap between you and your brother, Alexis, is like the gap between me and mine. My brother is 12 years older than I am. And I am 15 years older than my younger sisters. My older kid is still awake, and it is almost midnight. Good Lord. Excuse me for 1 second, folks. I need to go yell through the wall. I made the mistake of letting the child bring her tablet to her room tonight, and it's apparently not doing what she wants it to do, and she's losing her mind. I was going to say a swear word, but I know there's kids here. Hang on. Okay, so yeah, that was my 6-year-old having a crisis with her tablet. Fun times. I do not know what Helltaker is. I've heard the name before, but I do not know what that is. This is not a character. This is just my new avatar model. Made in live 2D, so I can be all fancy like. Thank you, the man. My favorite Halloween movie. Well, I wouldn't call it a Halloween movie. movie Rocky Horror Picture Show. I love Rocky Horror. Okay, if you were my kid, you were 17, would I let you stay up after 12? Yes, but not on school nights. I would limit your bedtime to 12 on a school night. But on weekends, you can holidays stay up however late you want and just pay the consequences the next day. I don't have a favorite scary movie because it's really hard for me to watch scary movies because I have anxiety. My favorite Christmas movie. Ooh, that's a tough one. Because there's some good ones out there. Trying to think. I like Elf. Elf's pretty funny. I did know what MOS meant, but bam. It's been a hot minute since I've worked in film production. I will ask D-Knight to say his line when he is online again. Ah, right, yes. Without sound. Ah, my brain is so fried. My favorite audios to record? I'm quite fond of being ᥙßczyhr. ᥙßczyhr is always fun to be. As is Kalia. And of course Ruby. But then sometimes I like being creepy and I like being a yandere. I don't know. Ooh, the Asylum series American Horror Story was really good. I cannot watch that show anymore. Well, some of the seasons, because it just gets to me. Didn't used to, but it does now. Thank you for enjoying the music. Hellsing's a good show. It's one of my favorites. Which audio series am I most proud of? That would probably be the Misha rescue plot because I put a lot of effort into that storyline and completing it. Because I have one video in that story where I literally voiced 4 characters. I have not seen Castlevania. I've heard of the game, but I've not seen it. I don't really have much time to watch things, unfortunately. I'll have to check out Castlevania sometime. It might be something I play in the background while I write or something. I've not played the Assassin's Creed games, but my brother has, and I used to watch him play. I am not much of a gamer. My husband is. He plays quite a few games, but I lack the time and the attention span. What are my hobbies? Well, before I got pregnant with my second kid, I was doing a lot of cosplay. But now most of my costumes don't fit. I still got some baby weight left to lose. Did a lot of cosplay. I write, mostly short stories. Stuff I keep to myself because I'm very embarrassed about my writing. I doodle here and there. I make pretty sick beats on GarageBand on my phone. I do that when I'm bored, like really bored. I come up with ridiculous website ideas and pitch them to my friends, so that's a hobby. I also do burlesque and drag, which is not really able to do right now because of COVID, but when COVID wasn't a thing, I did burlesque shows. I've seen Coraline like a really long time ago. Favorite childhood game? Well, in terms of board games, I used to play Yahtzee with my dad a lot and really had fun with it because my dad was always a goofball. And in terms of like games you play with other kids, can't go wrong with hide and seek. I was a pretty good hider. Takashi, you're a car off. My husband drives a Charger. Pretty close to a Challenger. Yours is full of questions. Favorite childhood memory? Ooh, that's a tough one. Yeah, that's really tough. Because I had some good friends as a kid. Probably hanging out with my friends in the back of the school bus in like intermediate school and going over the bumps and just laughing and goofing off together. We called ourselves the Dude Squad. We were the Dudettes. And we said dude a lot and annoyed people. Smash or pass on Markiplier. Oh, you gotta smash Markiplier. Spooky ghost stories. I have quite a few, because I lived in a house that at one time we swear was haunted. Like, I came home one day to my bedroom to see literal bloody handprints on my door that were too small to be my brother. It was very creepy. I can already say that Hellsing's Alucard is my Alucard because the original Hellsing series, not Ultimate, I kind of grew up with. And so Alucard from Hellsing is always near and dear to my heart. He is daddy goals. Funniest stories. Funniest stories. What? It's tough because I have some great stories, but they involve using people's actual names, and I don't know how safe that is. Oh, which actor is the Doctor for me? Oh, you gotta go Tom Baker. Tom Baker is iconic Doctor. Plus, he's just a really nice guy. I met him at a convention once. He's really sweet. What would I suggest someone trying to figure out their life? As someone who is 30 and has been through college and everything, I still don't have my life figured out. I am still a very lost human being. What I can say is find a passion, make that your hobby. Find something feasible that you're good at and don't mind doing, and focus on that for a career. Don't make the mistake I did of trying to pursue something you're incredibly passionate about as your career, because between college and doing it for a job, it's very likely to crush your soul. How tall am I? I am between 5'7" and 5'8". It really depends on who measures me. It's kind of weird. I've encountered many Karens because I used to work retail. And Karens have been a thing long before the meme started. Aw, thank you, Zero. You're sweet. So my mom had gone to a Doctor Who convention, and she dressed up as the companion Mel Bush, and Sylvester McCoy, the 7th Doctor, was there. Saw her costume, asked her if he could take a picture with her, and then sent that picture to the actress who played Mel Bush. I don't have any plushies left. I don't have any plushies yet. I would like to get plushies made, but they are very expensive to do, and I just don't have the funds or the subscriber base to get plushies made just yet. How did I meet my husband? We met on and off over the course of probably a decade. Initially, I met him through a friend that was a very close friend of mine who went to college with him. I met him at one of her gatherings. We met again years later at a convention party I was having in my hotel room. And then we officially met where he remembers meeting me at another convention we both went to after he got back from basic training in the military. That's when he remembers meeting me. And then we were friends for a few years, just casually hanging out, talking on and off. And then one day randomly he decided to ask me out, and I was like, sure, why not? And we just hit it off. The thing is, I could make up names, but it wouldn't make them as funny, because part of the funny is, like, the names of the people. Give me 1 second. I need to yell at my child again. This kid's driving me crazy. There will be another Aiko stream in the future. I just need to figure out what I'm going to do with her. Plus, I should be getting some new models to test out within the next week or so. So that should be fun. It is after midnight. A 6-year-old should not be awake and screaming and yelling after midnight. If I have to go in there, that kid is in trouble. Like, big trouble. Like, I am taking stuff away. I have a 3-strike policy with my kids. So far, she's gotten 2 strikes. If I have to yell at her a 3rd time, I'm going in there and something's getting taken up. Yeah, exactly, Wayne. If she wakes up a little fox, I'm gonna be livid. I have had near-death experiences. I got a adenovirus when I was a kid, and it spiked me to 106-degree fever and nearly killed me, so that was fun. It takes a lot to get me mad. To be completely honest, it takes a lot to push my buttons. But this kid has been treading on thin ice pretty much all day. So this is just like the nudging of the iceberg. I'm not mean, like I don't take things away that's like for good. I'll just take something away and keep it for like a few days and then give it back. The quickest way to anchor me is to incessantly repeat the same thing over and over again, like the same question or the same comment. It doesn't exactly anger me, but it just annoys me beyond all belief. My mother does that, and it just really gets under my skin. I am genuinely surprised little Fox is not woken up yet, between the older kids screaming and yelling and everything else. She must really be tired for once. What RPG class would I assign to myself? Ooh, that is tough. I'd probably be a bard. I've always identified as a bard. I have been asked that before, quite a few times. I actually have the answer written down. The quickest way to my heart is to pretty much do what my husband did. Spend quality time with me, be nice, be chill, be capable of like really deep conversations, things like that. Oh, cat ears for sure. Cat ears for sure. You'll find someone, William. Don't worry. I have full faith you will. Y'all really want the proposal story again? I mean, I have like a whole video on it. Hello, Red Wave. Sorry you missed the roleplay. We're just hanging out now. Because I'm waiting to see if my little fox child wakes up. If I had to be a cartoon character, I would totally be Jessica Rabbit. Thank you, Redwave, for enjoying my videos. I'm just hanging out. Being a cat girl, yeah. I've had to explain to people that if Neckos were real, they would look like the movie Cats. And does anyone actually want that? No. No one wants that. The anniversary of when Dina proposed to me is next month, but our wedding anniversary is June 24th. Don't see the movie, it's terrible and terrifying, and just don't. I made the mistake. I initially proposed to D-Night about 3-4 months into dating. I found a ring for him and popped the question just kind of casually. But he officially proposed to me after an event with the Marine Corps. Like that night, that's when he gave me a ring. I do have social media. You can find the links in the description of the video. I will look up my proposal story. Now, would I get in trouble on YouTube if I showed my proposal story video in a stream? Because it's my content. Just curious. I don't really have a favorite dragon character. I have the Volume 4 Yang outfit. It's not perfect, but it works. Hello, Gamer. Welcome to the stream. Worst John experience? Clarify? Please clarify. I'm not sure I know what you mean. Oh, I've shown my face before on this channel, before I discovered that VTubing was a thing. I kinda stopped because I started having some stalker issues, so that became an issue. Plus, it's easier for me to stream if I don't have to worry about getting all gussied up for it. Worst job experience I ever had while working? Oh man, I've worked so many jobs. I have all kinds of stories. Scariest character I'm attracted to? That's tough. Probably Ozai from Avatar: The Last Airbender. Hello, Melman. Any relationship advice? The best thing I can say is be friends with the person first. Really get to know them. There is no such thing as the friend zone. Once you're friends with someone, if you feel that spark and you two click beyond that, then it's super easy to go to the next level, you know? That's how it happened with me and my husband. We were friends for 4 years officially before he asked me out. And then about a month into dating, we realized, well, holy crap, we love each other. My favorite mythical animal is probably the Pegasus, because I just love the idea of a horse that can fly. Yes, I did know that they share the same voice. That would be Grey Delisle. Very nice woman. I met her at a couple of conventions. Very sweet lady. Do I play any instruments? Yes, I do. I can play the piano, the violin, the flute, the trumpet, and a little bit of guitar. My favorite normal animal is a tie between the lemur and the beluga whale. And I like the lemur because I like the mythology surrounding them and the fact that I just think lemurs are super cute. And beluga whales because they do this cute thing where they stick their head and their tail out above the water, and it just looks like the cutest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Would I ever gender bend my husband? Maybe. Though he looked pretty ridiculous as a woman. What did I think I wanted to do when I was younger? Well, initially I wanted to be a veterinarian until I learned I'd have to perform surgery on animals, and I was like, nope, not for me. And then I wanted to be an animator and worked for a company like Disney, which I did actually try to pursue, and got my soul thoroughly crushed.
It's all about humanity.
Bass is a good instrument. I've always wanted to try to learn bass, but it's not quite the same as guitar. So there'd be a bit of a learning curve. I thought the 2020 Mulan was garbage. Nothing is better than the original. I'm sorry. Because the songs in the original are iconic. What do I think about humans? Humans are pretty chill creatures. Okay, chat. Questions for chat. If you could go anywhere on vacation, chat, where would you go? How do I feel about the most recent Star Wars movies? They're just kind of meh to me. Just, meh. Can we sing Make a Man Out of You? Damn right we can sing Make a Man Out of You. Excuse me whilst I drink some water. I would go to this place called Arctic Watch. It's way up in northern Canada on the Arctic Circle. And you can go there and see all kinds of wildlife that lives up there, including beluga whales. But wild beluga whales. Alright. So do we want to sing Make a Man Out of You? Because I'm totally down for singing it. I just wish I had my friend Laura with me. You can go anywhere you want to go on this vacation. It's your vacation, mate. Oh, wait. Copyright. I bet even if I hum it, I'll get copyright hit because those bots are demonic. Macadamia. Gazebo. Bulbous bouffant. Yes, I know bulbous bouffant. Fam, I am so close to 1,000 subscribers on my second channel. I am so close, y'all. I am 8 people away. I kind of thought it'd be funny if I had only like a handful of videos on that channel and got over 1,000 subs. I vaguely know the Fate series. I am a fan of Saber's character design. I've cosplayed Saber because a friend of mine really wanted me to, and that was pretty fun. Eggnog or apple cider? To be honest, I can't stand the taste of either. They both kind of gross me out. Yeesh. I do have Not Safe for Work ASMR, but it is on my Patreon. Because YouTube does not allow it. YouTube is currently on an ASMR murder spree, so I don't want to do things that will target my channel. I also have a few Not Safe for Work ASMRs on my Hub account, which you can find on my Twitter. I read the Aragon books a long time ago. Hello, King Kuroneko. How are you doing, friend? Do I watch any YouTubers? Yes, I watch a few of them. None of them are ASMR creators. I do not watch other ASMR creators. I don't actually use Reddit. I used to use Reddit, but I kind of fell off from it. It's just not my thing. Who do I watch on YouTube? Oh, I watch quite a few people. I watch Todd in the Shadows, Luke Alexander, 90s Love Child, Daft Pina, Jimmy Snow, The SciShow, Some Ordinary Gamers. I watch quite a few people. Elvis the Alien is always a classic. Is which to avoid? Oh yes. Partially the reason why I don't watch other ASMR creators is ASMR actually does very little for me on a personal level. It's just, it doesn't have any real effect on me. And also, yeah, I don't want to get someone else's idea in my head. And then someone being like, oh, you copied me. I have not seen Archaeology Soup. That sounds interesting. Dina could probably cosplay Guts when he comes back from his deployment, because once his broken rib heals up, he should be working out hard and he'll probably get ripped. Because we've got a third baby to try for, and he's got to build up his stamina again, if you know what I mean. My favorite cereal? Lately it's been Special K with yogurt and berries in it. Yeah, our goal is 3 kids. 3, then done. Because we have 5 years to try, but, and this is kind of personal, I have a really hard time getting pregnant and keeping my pregnancies. Like, I've been pregnant 7 times, and my 6-year-old and little Fox are the only ones I've been able to carry to term. And even then, my pregnancies have been very high risk. So it takes a lot. So 5 years may sound like a long time, but it isn't a very long time. Especially because he's going to be spending a couple of those years on deployments. Because after 35, I've become way too high risk, and doctors don't want me getting pregnant after that. Well, if the third kiddo happens to be a boy, we were liking the name Logan as a maybe. If we don't just straight up name him after D-Knight or one of his family members, we were tossing the name Logan around to try to reclaim it from the asshole Logans in the world. And it would fit the superhero theme we have going for the names of our kids. D-Knight is just activated from the reserves. He's not fully active duty. So basically, he's activated from the reserves for this deployment, and then supposedly when he comes back, he'll still be activated, but he'll be working and training at our local base for 6 to 8 months. And then, quite possibly after that, he'll be sent on another active deployment, possibly to Japan. You can name your firstborn son whatever you want to name him, dude. Or whatever you and your partner agree on. I would rather not give out his MOS. I will just state that he, in the reserves, he did mechanical work, and his current rank is sergeant. But he's doing something completely different on his deployment right now. Would I recommend having kids? Yes and no. I recommend having kids when you know for sure you're ready. I had my first before I was ready, and it kind of wreaked havoc on my life. However, when I had little Fox, I was definitely ready to have little Fox. So I have a much better bond with little Fox than I did with my first kid, unfortunately. I'm not enlisted in the military. My husband is in the USMC. Alright, have a good night, Edward. I know it's pretty late. I like how I said, like, over an hour ago that I needed to go in case little Fox woke up. But little Fox is still asleep. And D-Knight hasn't gotten back to me about a phone call, so I'm just kind of sitting here. And I figured I could just sit around and be bored because I'm not quite sleepy yet. Or I could hang out and chat with you fine folks. No, little Fox isn't awake, but my older kid's awake and being kind of obnoxious. I have not seen Assassination Classroom. I've heard of it though. Yeah, that does sound kind of bad out of context, dude. Oh hey, Rob Gavigan uploaded for the first time in forever. I gotta watch that before bed. Gotta watch the creepy stuff. I will keep that in mind. Aw, that's okay, Antoine. I can get that way too at times. When he's retired, he has to make his 20 years enlisted before he qualifies to get any benefits after leaving the military. If he leaves before 20 years, it's just goodbye, thanks for your service, and then nothing. I have seen Wolf's Rain a long time ago. I barely remember anything in it other than, like, the song. Haven't heard of Lazy Masquerade. I'll have to look that up. I've been watching Rob Gavigan for a long time, like before he changed his name. I still think one of my favorite Rob Gavigan videos is when he did Why Would You Put That on the Internet and formed the meme Chicken Permission. Chicken Permission. That just hit me square in the giggle dick. It still does. Yeah, man, Rob B for life. I'm bummed YouTube made him change his name. His streams are pretty chill too, where he just hangs out and talks into his chat. Like, he's hella cool. If I ever get really drunk, I'm just gonna make an ASMR in my really high quality microphone, where I just go, chicken permission, chicken permission, from ear to ear for like half an hour. And no one will get it unless they watch this channel. And it'll just be a picture of a chicken on the screen with a perfume bottle or something. So how's everybody doing this fine nighttime, evening time, whatever time it may be for you? You're looking at Canadian real estate? Let me know if you find anything good. I'm frustrated that I cut my lip. It's very frustrating. I'm also frustrated that my husband won't get back to me. I thought he wanted to talk tonight. Oh, woof. Yo, the house I'm currently in is a 5-bedroom, 2.5 bath. And it was a little over 200 grand. Why is my child that's not a baby still awake? At this rate, she's gonna sleep through Halloween. Oh yes, we are having very good evenings. We're just chilling, relaxing, enjoying life. Because life is precious. $14 per pound for beef? Yikes. Big yikes. This year has been very strange and kind of terrible. The upside is I have a lovely little baby fox. That's an upside to this year. And another upside is I discovered that I can live stream without showing my actual face and risk dealing with stalkers and stuff. It's lovely. Aw, Anton, no, that's kind of mean. I don't like scaring her. I have a burn on my left thigh, and it was hurting, but now it's itchy, which means it's healing. But it's itchy, and I don't like it. Wah. I tried the Great Pumpkin story, but it did not work. Scaring kids is kind of bad, especially when they're little. It's bad juju. I really need to get my new desktop set up. It just requires a lot of cleaning up my office to do so. Because once I get my desktop set up, I can put all my VTubing stuff on there. And I can load other stuff. And actually properly install my Oculus Rift. That'd be nice. I'd love to get my Oculus Rift working. That would be great. What side of the bed do I sleep on? Well, if you are facing the bed, I sleep on the left side. Yeah, it does that when I blink really fast. Sure, you can call me Mom if you want to. I'm Mama Kitti. Hello, Court Jester. How goes it, friend? Going for the hard-hitting questions, I see. I suppose I'm more of a booty person. Back when I dated women, the ladies who did it all had very nice behinds. I'm doing alright, starting to get a little tired, and wondering what my husband's up to. How much clothing do I wear to bed? I wear full-on, full-body jammies, yo. Sometimes when I'm really exhausted, I just pass out in my clothes. I'm kind of a teenager in that aspect. I can't wait until Baby Fox starts walking, because it's going to be super cute. And talking. And my older kid, I'd like my older kid to be able to, like, be a little bit more mature, you know? To not freak out when things don't go exactly as she wants. Like, be able to navigate problems. Like, oh, this tablet game doesn't work. I better find a different one. Instead of losing her mind. No, the cosplay arm does not come with a vibrating function. That would be funny if it did, though. For me with women, it's all about the eyes, a cute face, a nice smile, and a proportionate body. Because, fun fact, before the father of my first kid, I exclusively only dated women. And then that jerk face broke my streak. I don't want to talk about him. Terrible person. Just terrible human being. But he's in the past. I'm with D-Night now, who still broke my woman streak. But there is something feminine about D-Night's personality. Yeah, I'm still going because I don't know when to stop. And also, I've been waiting for little Fox to wake up, and she hasn't woken up yet, and it's been very strange. I'm kind of on edge. I don't think anyone in this chat was present when I accidentally streamed for 7 hours straight, because I didn't bother keeping track of the time, and Fox was asleep, and the house was quiet, and I literally had no idea 7 hours had passed. I have a baby monitor going, so I can just look at the baby monitor and see the baby. Oh, hot darn. It has been 3 hours, hasn't it? Yeah, man, that Mountain Dew really kept me going. Good lord. Alright, it is after 1 a.m. and I would like to catch D-Night before he goes to bed. So I'm gonna bounce now, because D-Night just got back to me that he is back at where he's staying, so I'm gonna go call him and talk to his husband. I hope you all enjoyed Ruby. I had a good time just chatting with y'all as me. I will catch you all later. Have a good night, everybody, and sleep well. Whenever you decide to sleep. Pleasant dreams.